Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and I'm just taking a look at the Michigan roster because last game we couldn't do anything on offense. Our receivers couldn't even get open, not even Simi Cobbs, who's statistically is our best receiver, maybe not production-wise. But look at this, 92-man, 90 zone, 90-87, 86-83, and then 92-88. That's the top four corners. If we go to their linebackers, let's look at them. So they don't have as good of man coverage, but 89 overall. I mean, they were swarming to the ball. 87 overall, a sophomore. He's going to be a problem for me. 84 speed, 83 overall for that guy. This 95 overall D tackle was so disruptive. Maurice Hurst, I mean, he was in on every single play, and it seemed like my quarterback could not outrun their end. I don't know which end it was. It was either Rashawn Gary. I don't think it was him. I think it was Winovich here. I mean, I couldn't do anything. They were locking me up. Maybe it was this what it was. The acceleration on this guy is 97 with 81 speed. I couldn't outrun. Yeah, this is him. I could not outrun this guy. I mean, they just have a better team overall. I mean, their receivers aren't even dominant, really. I mean, Peoples-Jones is probably the fastest guy they had. But, you know, Crawford was killing us. I mean, Kiko Crawford, he's only a sophomore, but he was killing us. 97 excel. Maybe that's what it was. I mean, out of his breaks, I mean, he was getting wide open all game. We just couldn't stop it, and they don't have a great running back here. They have Higdon, who's 87 speed, but besides that, I mean, even Spate was, I mean, he was killing us, and he has 64 awareness, so I'm surprised I didn't get him for more sacks. I mean, even their tight end, let's look at their tight end, so not really like a dominant tight end here, but, I mean, they just straight dominated us. But look at this. They have high acceleration. I mean, 94 excel, 78 speed. All their guys have great acceleration, which means they were getting open on so many plays. Our athletes just could not keep up with their athletes. And on the defensive side, I mean, they don't really have too many dominant guys as far as overall goes, but like just their athleticism is just crazy better than what ours is. But let's just hop into this game, man. Going up against Minnesota at Minnesota, it's a conference game. We got to win because we got to get back to 500 after dropping one to Michigan. But let's just get into this, man. Going up against Minnesota, let's go.
Going up against Minnesota, this is a must-win for us. And as you can see, we're very, very evenly matched. And this is expected to be, it's not going to be a cupcake here. I mean, think about it, man. Minnesota, they've been an average team at best throughout the years, but I mean, Indiana hasn't been any better, so I'm expecting a really good game out of this one. So let's just hop into this action right away. They have a scrambling quarterback, Croft there at quarterback, and here we get in for the sack, but look at that. Our guys do not tackle the quarterback, and they get the pass off, so here he is running another read option, getting stopped there behind the line. So on a 3rd and 14, we get to him there for the sack. And this is something that we've really been missing this whole year. So we get the ball inside of our 5-yard line to start this game. And right away, Ramsey gets tackled once again on another scramble. Coughs up the ball, and just like that, Minnesota takes over on the first play. They get in for the easy touchdown, and that's been kind of a problem for us, man. We got to start sliding, and I promise you, on that one, I actually did hit the slide button. I don't know. Ramsey must have just slid a little bit too late. So what we're going to do, we're going to give it to somebody who can hold on to the ball. Devontae Williams up the middle. So on a 1st and 10, Ramsey's going to drop back to pass, but the Minnesota pass rush is going to get to him. So on a 3rd and 16, back in his own territory, he's going to try to lob it over the top, and that one's going to be incomplete. So they do force the punt, so they get the ball back deep in their own territory, but running the ball to the left side is Shannon Brooks. Croft is going to drop back to pass, have all day to throw to the left side after rolling out to the right. Look at this cheese, man. Look at his knee. It is not past that first down marker, but they give it to him anyway. So they get the ball back, and they continue the drive, but on a triple option here, they do get the pitch, but we stop them outside of the first down marker, and they go deep, and their receiver just straight up drops it. I think that was like intentional. That was kind of one of those plays that he wasn't meant to catch that, because I tried to switch to him, but it kind of wouldn't let me control him. So we do get the ball back. Ramsey getting him some easy throws here, throwing it out to the right side to Mack. And here he is sitting in the pocket once again, throwing an easy throw to Ian Thomas on the out. So on a third down, we do run the triple option. This time we get down for the slide. So we're just going to give him a heavy dose of this triple option. Pitching the ball, Devontae Williams. Devontae Williams going to have a lane to run, and that's going to be a 38-yard touchdown run. Devontae Williams getting in for the touchdown one more time on the year. So 7-7 in this game, but we got to stop this offense. As you can see, they're moving the ball nicely, throwing the ball, getting the ball past the 50-yard line. So on a 2nd and 4, Crowder's going to drop back to pass, find his receiver on the curl route, but luckily Brown's going to break that up there. So on a 3rd and 4, they try to roll out to the right. And look at my end. My end straight up lets him run right past him without sacking him. That was going to be a punt, but instead it turns into a long touchdown run, and Croft takes the lead for the Minnesota Golden Gophers, and Ramsey is forced to take over, rolling out to the right side. I cannot believe that, man. I had him dead to rights, stopped for a punt, but instead they score on that. So we had to capitalize on using this field position to our advantage, moving the ball up the field. We can't settle for a field goal here. We had to try to get an end zone. So we give the ball to Devontae Williams, giving him a heavy dose of carries. This time finding just Sean Harris. He's been missing for a couple games. I haven't been able to find him at all. He's been kind of coming up short. But here, getting the ball to our impact receiver, Simi Cobbs. So on a 1st and 10, Ramsey's going to roll out to the right, have an open lane to the end zone, but he's going to get out of bounds just shy of the end zone. But on a 2nd and goal, Devontae Williams going to get in for his 2nd touchdown on the game. And just like that, the game is tied up here at the end of the 2nd quarter. So here is Maura Croft running the ball, man. I mean, I swear, we put spies on him. We blitzed him. I mean, he was just taking off, man. So here he is, man. Less than a minute left, 52 seconds to be exact. Getting a big gain here, throwing the ball to his receiver on the out route, and his receiver straight up ran over my cornerback. So here we are once again. This time we're getting a little payback on his running back. So on a 2nd and 5, he's going to find his receiver open on the corner route to the 1-yard line. But with 26 seconds left, they get into the end zone. That's going to be Kobe McCrary. So we do get the ball back to start the 2nd half. And here we are giving some more triple option here. This time it's Hail on the Mountain triple option there. So on a 1st and 10 near the 40-yard line, we're going to drop back to pass, take a sack. So now we're facing a 3rd and 18 here in the 3rd quarter. And what do? We throw a pick, just trying to make something out of nothing there, trying to move the ball. I need to learn, man. I can't get all these chunks of yards at once, but here they are getting it out to their tight end, and he's going to get a nice 15-yard gain, and Crowder's going to run the triple option one more time. That hole is going to be wide open. He could have walked into the end zone, but instead our guy comes up and tackles him, but they're continuing this triple option. They are killing us. Look at this. They're running it every single play, but this time he finds an open lane, and their backup running back gets in for the touchdown. So we're down 2 scores on the road, but Ramsey gets the ball back, and there's a lot of time. So I'm going to continue to run the ball. I'm not going to force the pass like I did on the last drive, throwing that interception. So here we're going to run the speed option here, giving it to Devontae Williams. That one sneaks by the defense. That might have been a lucky pitch there. But on a 2nd and 19, dropping back, finding Timian across the field, getting a nice 40-yard pass. So on a 3rd and 6, once again finding Ian Thomas, and he is going to run over the defender. I got a little too excited there. Couldn't even pronounce his name right. So now we're into the red zone. On a 3rd and 9, we try to get the ball to Mack. And on a 4th and 1, we actually go for it, but we give it to Mike Majette, and he gets the 1st down. So on our 1st and goal, giving him some love, some more love, our former starter, Mike Majette, getting in for the touchdown. So we're only down by 1 score, a whole quarter left to play in this game. So on a 3rd and 3, they have the ball running a triple option some more, and we stopped them short of the first down. And what a big stop by our defense there. Devontae Williams getting the ball back, man, and we got to give him the ball because he's been our most consistent runner on the year, consistent runner in this game, and he hasn't failed us. Look at these. These are all 7-yard runs, 8-yard runs. Look at this. This is another 7-yard run, and with 5 minutes left in this fourth, we don't really have to force anything. So what do? They send a blitz because our run game is too strong, so we get a quick pass to Timmy in there, and once again, giving the ball to Devontae Williams. They don't know what's coming, and once again, giving the ball to him. Look at these. These are all 6, 7-yard. That one's a 5-yard game, but these are all pretty good gains. So on a 1st and 10, finding Harris on the slant route, he beats the outside corner there, so we get to the 1-yard line, and who do we give it to? Mike Majette getting in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. We're sharing the ball this game, man. We're giving everybody some love, giving Mike Majette some love, and this time our defense is just swallowing Croft on that one. So once again, on the next play, swallowing him again. So on a 3rd and long, we have to play the zone here. We're not playing man. They try to throw it to the outside, and that time Brown is in for the deflection. Should have had a pick there, to be honest. So they punt the ball away. 3 minutes left in this game. Hale is back to receive this punt. He's going to get an open lane to the outside, set us up nice at the 30-yard line. So we're in good field position here. Ramsey on the triple option there. I tried to get down that one, got hit. But this time he doesn't fumble. So I give the ball to Mike Majette up the middle. That's a nice 10-yard gain up to the 5-yard line. So Devontae Williams with an open hole. He has 140 yards on the game, 3 touchdowns, and we're going to take the lead here with 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter. They have a minute and a half to drive down the field, tie this ball game up, and they're going to get it to the running back here. And remember, when they get it past the first down, they stop the clock. So Croft is going to drop back to pass, find his receiver open. We're going to push him out of bounds. So the clock stops there. So now we're at 1 minute left in this game. Their running back is going to drop the ball on that pass. So Croft is going to try to run the screen here, but our end sniffs it out on 3rd and 8. So they're facing a 4th and 12 here, and they need to score first down. So they run 4 verticals, and our safety comes up with the hit. That's Crawford on that one, saving the game for the Indiana Hoosiers, and this time we get the W on the road. Ramsey doesn't throw for a touchdown, only throws for 131, throws a pick, but I mean, this was all about the run game. Our running back scored 5 touchdowns. Devontae Williams over 140 yards, almost 150. Mike Majette with 2 touchdowns. Ramsey ran the ball well on triple options. But, man, this was a hard-fought game. Our run game really got us going in this one. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. We'll be back for the next episode. Let's go.